Alright, welcome to episode 11. It's been a while, but yeah, we're here now. Anyways, I have not actually equipped the elytra yet. Reason, I don't have one. Just haven't. There you go. Alright, keep forgetting I have a different texture for it. It's like a jade green, that's all. So I don't know. I felt like it was the right thing to do the first fight with you guys. There we go, spider farm. And then back up and out. Let's see how rusty I am at landing. Oh, not bad. Anyways, I made some lingering potions because I wanted to try something. And this is a recipe that doesn't show up because of how many variants there are. Now you could do this with any of them. You could do it with a splash potion of water. Okay. Or not splash potion, lingering potion. Which you need a splash potion to make. I actually had to look that up before starting. I want to see if this is possible. Damn, it's fixed. There used to be a bug to where if you shift right clicked an arrow, tipped arrow that was in a stack of at least 2 or more, it would turn into a tipped arrow or an uncraftable tipped arrow. That's it. Just wasn't sure if maybe that bug slipped back in or something. But arrows of weakness might come in handy eventually. Anyways, I've been gathering materials for a project. Like, I handwrote the list of 31 different items. And that's what it led to. Or thereabouts, at least off the top of my head. No, we can shift that over. Right, villager stuff. It's been a little bit, okay? Plus it's, clock. Floating phone. 12:09 a.m. What? Hey. I mean, I like the bottom. Definitely appreciate the top. Told you I'd make it mud. Excuse me. Okay then. My dearest subject, upon completion of my armory. That? Let's actually jump over there. I know I don't care for how flat the sides went up, but I've had some ideas and I've actually added onto it. First of all, I do like the shelf-like thing in here, even its unevenness, but this is what I've done. Yeah, I ran out of planks. Yeah, but it actually looks pretty nice. And then, yeah, okay, sure, it's an armory. I would like to have a new settlement established at negative 738 relative, negative 1485. That's the tilde symbol. In this case, it means relative. At least with MineCraft coordinates. Though it can mean about if you're talking about numbers. It must have 5 buildings alongside a church. I'm taking that as 5 buildings with a church. So the church is non-inclusive. It must be completed by the winter holiday. Which one? Huh. Okay. I mean, it seems reasonable. So, I think spend the month getting this up to par. It said building complete, not everything. Not details and decoration. Or spare armor. And the floating phone buzzed. Okay, you're gonna notice this little bit. Wow. It is a bit different. Haha. Oh. Little bit different. Get it? Get it? No, seriously, do you? I do. I said it. Yeah, so like it explodes glowstone, stone, and there's a reason for it. There's even a reason for this hole. Let's see if I can just. Yeah, so Lightmatica. This is a mod I've never really used. Nice, I don't have to reload it. And now you know why there's holes. I actually did tease this over on Twitter. I don't recall if I put it up on Patreon. Which reminds me, I need to put the new Patreon page link. Because I was having trouble signing in and didn't want to deal with their crap. So I just had the account deleted and started fresh. Yeah. But yeah, so all this doesn't place blocks, it just shows where they go. We're ignoring the bat. Actually, if I remember right, there's a floating ladder. Yep. Up there. So, that is what we'll jump into a time lapse of in just a moment. So, for proof, this will change to a grass block. Oh no, right. There was a... Should be there. That's not happening. You don't want grass over here. The path was like andesite and stone brick and whatnot. Okay. And I want to say in here was never actually decided outside of, you know, just placeholder. Because yes, this tower is textured all the way up. Hey, that looks familiar. It's a design I actually really like. It's expensive, but I like it. There you go. It don't matter if what's under what we're working with is the wrong block because it's under. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, second break is silk touch. And then we need this one because a ladder will go in here. I want that glowstone back. Thank you. Okay. Wait, what? That is some tiny text. Huh. But anyways, we'll jump into that time lapse that will be recorded in about 14 hours. No, it's just late and I'm falling asleep. So, I'll see you in a couple minutes. And here we have our finished build. So if you remember, when I said I was starting the time lapse versus when it actually got started, there was, yeah, I initially said 14 hours. It was 22 and a half. And both of those are empty. So now let's do a little mini tour. So inside we have 6 pews. Yes, that's actually what they'd be called for a church. And then we have 2 lecterns. There's actually just nothing written on them. And the idea for back here is to do, or to have a place for some cleric villagers. So the only thing we really have to add in here is just a way to prevent them from leaving. I'm thinking just some trapdoors down here on the floor, and we'll be good. So that'll be something like what's over here. Beyond that, we have a bell tower. Oh, here's a fun one. You can't ring the bell if you're holding a sword. Or is it just if you're holding something? Okay, then it might be the face. Oh, yeah, it's just the face. Okay, that's still stupid. But that's my opinion. We'll ignore it. Yeah. So yeah, that's. Here we'll go free cam. So none of this is actually waxed copper. It'll actually be pretty interesting to see when it converts. And then since there's a lightning rod up here, hey, will it light the candle? It'd be pretty interesting if it did. F8. There we go. I'm leaving the sign there. Oh, yes, I haven't shown either of these. Actually, no, I've glanced over this one, but... So this is that little marsh area we had started. I never really gave the current form any screen time. So here we have some dead bushes of an advanced type, with the cattails, grass, and ferns. It's denser up front because it has more more nutrition being cycled through the water up into the edge of the shore, and sparses out as it gets further or dies off. Other than that, okay, I have to check. That's happened too many times to be coincidence. Oh, right there. The portal got moved. It is still linked up, and it's just in a different spot. But I was figuring we can do a little work over here, since we have that goal, or order, whatever, set upon us. Just hoping we have enough diorite, because that's our floor. I honestly have no plan for this. I know we need a... Oh, no, we don't. Sweet. I thought we started doing an exterior facade on that. So what are we thinking? Oh, actually, that might be a good idea. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only going to be as wide as that one. 13 long. And it's going to... Oh, wait. Yep, this one. Okay. There we go. So it's gonna be just kind of a haul for the armor. I figure over here will be more weapons. We can have, yeah, because we can use armor stands to put them on hooks, and we can have 4 or 6 in each one, or even just 2. Keep bringing this back. For those wondering, it is actually 2 days after I finished the time lapse. Yeah. I wasn't sure how to continue the episode. I didn't really want to do like a 12-13 minute episode with a third of the episode being a time lapse. It just didn't sit right. So yeah, we'll have this 2 wide section all the way around. That's your walking area. And then we'll have some pedestals along the center bit. But I was right. We don't have enough diorite. Actually, yeah, there's a whole segment there, and then we can clean up some of this. I can use it to backfill what we mine out of diorite. You aim for a natural-ish look, and you're pretty much good. Let's go 3. I know it's not exactly riveting content, but I was awake, I was ready to record. Then I hit record and I started falling asleep. Kinda sucks. But, A, I had no plan other than to try and do something with the space we're working on. And to show that the church was actually completed. Actually, you know what? Throw out one of those. Yeah. Definitely won't be able to mine all this in one shot. But should be able to get a reasonable enough amount. Let's see, we have a bed over here. Oh, hey. Look, inventory space. And sleep. But other than that, I'm not really too sure on what to add to this building. I have a vague idea of what to do up here. Do it kind of like... I can't put it into words, actually. Probably turn one side into a library. Or a study. Okay, and we can use some filler. And then... Okay, first and foremost, I'm sorry this episode's coming out really late. And for that lag spike. Lag spike's just because literally just loaded into the world. This is that little room we started, if it's still in the editing. Yeah, here, more realistic. Ish. So this is where a few armor stands will sit. I'm thinking as we find more netherite blocks, we'll swap out these ones. Oh, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Over here, not too sure. I actually kind of have an idea now. Some lecterns running up, and we can have like tools. Damn, sneezing. Yeah, so lecterns here, we can use them as kind of like tilted workbenches or something. Other than that, over here,
is the bigger portion. It's also started for the next, yeah. But if you recall this book, upon completion of the armory, what armory isn't complete without a vault? So we'll have 2 small vaults. Yeah, I know it's not a good looking G, but it might get removed at the same time. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to jump in for to say. Like I said, I'm sorry this took so long. I had a huge strain of creative block. It was a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, that I actually did all this digging out. I jumped on, did the floors in here, and here we are. Well, sort of. Give or take an hour. Yeah, I'm just not too sure what to do. So, if I remember right, we did this in this episode as well. Oh, well. Starting to oxidize. Good. If you don't have copper spread out, you want it to be close together, so when one spot oxidizes, it'll get the rest of it, or get next to it a little faster. Well, with that note, see you next time. Have a good one.